Alright, hi, I'm Sorrel again.
And I'm James.
This is Finkelmistcomics Productions. This is the... Which episode is this one that we're going over?
Oh man. This is... like episode number specifically?
Now, in the Legacy of Lumin, that starts out Jake, the consciousness of Jake, not Lumin but Jake, is waking up inside his mind instead of a kind of like a dream or a trance, and he doesn't know where he is. He sees another figure in the darkness, which emerges. Turns out it's Lumin. Jake, I guess, knows Lumin, knows him to be murderer, and that he steals souls.
Yeah, he's getting pretty famous now.
Yeah, I think you said at this point he's absorbed like what, 100 souls?
Yeah, probably a little over 100. Maybe a couple hundred. I don't know, but definitely over 100. It's he's died a lot, so.
Yeah, basically it's
It's an unsettling trend of his.
He's gaining popularity. Lumen explains what he's doing and why he's doing it. In his eyes, he's doing what's needed, what he has to do, and he requests control of Lumen's body, or Jake's body. At least at first, Jake doesn't want to go along with it. He says no. Lumen further explains what the current situation is.
Which pretty much is like, I have these powers granted to me by the council, and if you don't let me have dominion over this vessel, then I can't use those powers. So, like, the more you resist, the tougher time we're gonna have defeating our foe. But it's also, like, he's viewed as a murderer, so it's like.
Yeah, he requests the use of your body, but really
to make it easy.
Yeah, to make it easy, but whether it's one of those deals of one way or another, I'm taking it. You can cooperate, or we can do this the hard way. Jake still refuses, and Lumen tells him, you have the right to fight for your body, but I'm still taking it.
Yeah, it's an option. You fight me right here, right now.
Yeah. So, Jake fights, and to keep in mind, this isn't a physical fight, it's his consciousness fighting Lumen's. But Lumen, Jake was strong enough to defeat that one guy, what was his name, Drock, for Sir George, and win whenever several Sir George's forces couldn't do it. But yet, Lumen has taken over 100 souls, and isn't he also fighting with their strength as well?
Yeah, he kind of is, and he's got years of experience ahead in martial arts and stuff. So in his mind, he's very disciplined. So, he is going to win. It's just inevitable.
Because of all this greater experience, Lumen defeats him. The consciousness in the Omin Mesa Saga is just like your physical body in that you only have so much strength to give, only have so much energy to give. At some point, Jake is going to run out of energy, but until he does, he's got strong enough willpower that he keeps on fighting. He's not going to give in. He's like, this guy is... if I'm going to go down, I'm going to completely go down fighting. So it's a constant struggle in Jake's mind for supremacy over his body, which means that during that time, until his consciousness can no longer fight, Lumen cannot bring out his full strength physically.
Yeah, and having a Tatayan body would be very helpful in a lot of the fights that are to come.
Anyway, most of that movie is going to be the continuing fight between Lumen and Jake. Alright, now, synopsis for the Mashens episode. This is taking place just after, isn't this taking place just after Drock's defeat?
Well, no, like a couple days have probably passed.
Okay.
And Lumen's done some training with the group, and Drock returns. Because he said he'll be back with his Titans.
Yeah, well, it's exactly what it says. The Mashen Titans and Drock return. Plasma, Apre, Radar, Karoff, Henexity, Rocky.
Oh man, no, the Rocky was right, but the next fight, it's another F. I'm sorry.
Icons. Kogasis.
Kogicus.
Kogacus.
Yeah, that one's okay to get wrong, because, I mean, that name,
Okay.
that guy, too, what he looks like.
And Zupto. Alright, Lumen's a bit more awake now. Had a bit more time to fight for control of the body, to gain control of it. And takes up the helm and commands John, Gorth, Bodos, Mim, and Gadian to fight. Which they easily overpower the Titans, and Lumen kills them all. Executes them.
Yeah, see, he's had training with them. You know, he's taught them some things. He's gotten them a little bit stronger. And when these Mashens showed up, thinking they were all, you know, tough news and stuff like that, he's just like, okay, so you're gonna fight that one, you fight that one, you know, and then they just go in there and
he knows tactics a bit better than they do.
Yeah.
Strategy. Knows how to mix strength against weakness better.
And he had it down pat right away, and they just took out those Mashens like they were nothing at all. Well, not nothing. So it was a fight, you know, but
like
they were doing a good job.
Like a machete through weeds.
Yeah, and then of course Lumen just steps up since they've all been defeated, and then he just executes them. Which is the team did not expect that at all.
Yeah, apparently this was an odd behavior for Lumen. It's different. They're like, whoa, okay, what's going on here? And they're starting to get afraid of him. Become afraid of him. Because I guess he's never done this before.
Like during the training and before, you know, Lumen stepped in to take control of the mind there, he had let Drac go. He beat him up like it wasn't even difficult, and then he told him to leave and never come back.
More of Jake's personality, but Lumen's would be to kill him because he caused trouble in the way he did.
When he's in a fight, it's to the death. That's what he's going for. That's Lumen's objective, because he never knew death was wrong.
That still doesn't mean you kill everyone you see, though.
No, it doesn't, but that's what he does. No, not everyone you see. Just everyone, you know, if he's in a fight and wants to stop somebody, he's going for the kill.
Yeah, it's like, you're going to have to do something bad for me to fight you, but if you do that, prepare to face oblivion.
Yeah, and that scares the others. They just become frightened of him now. They're not sure what to think. They don't know what's going on. But it sets up what's coming up next. There's some good people out there who are not gonna like what he's doing. So, man, send us some questions.
And again, most of this episode is also fighting